You have to be the one to show up for yourself because nobody else will. Nobody will save you. I will not save you. These people on YouTube will not save you. Your favorite SMMA make money online guru will not save you. You have to save yourself. Definitely was not expecting my first video to pop off the way that it is right now. But I appreciate everybody who got some value from it. Appreciate all the new subscribers and all the new folks who are going to be along to see this journey. But before I give an update on my agency, I wanted to answer some frequently asked questions, comments, concerns, inquiries, conundrums, all that I saw in the comments. And I'm not going to go individually. I kind of just grouped together the main ones the main talking points that most people were saying, and I just put them in a few bullet points. So camera/gear. I'm recording this on the Sony FX3. It's a pretty expensive cinema camera. Don't really recommend it for YouTube. You don't need it. It's kind of overkill. You can get a very similar look to this with your phone, honestly. Or if you really want a camera, if you really want to spend money on a camera, even though you probably have one good enough, go ahead and get the Sony ZV-1. It's so it's a lot more affordable than the camera I'm shooting on right now, and you're gonna get just as good of a look from it. Most of that is coming from the lighting, which is a Amaran 100D with the softbox on it. That's the biggest part of what's making it look good is having a good, strong, soft key light. Microphone. This is what's this? Mono something. I got this microphone off Amazon for like $40, and it sounds pretty good, right? And I'm recording that on the Zoom PodTrack P4 recorder. That's it. That's the whole setup. What's my Instagram? Here's my Instagram. I'm not posting that frequently on there. I'm not really posting much about my agency SMMA stuff yet, but if you want to follow me on Instagram, there's my Instagram. All right. How do I start SMMA? I feel like a lot of you probably know the answer to this question inherently, but you're waiting on somebody like me to tell you, to walk your hand through it. There's really only a couple things that you need to get dialed in before you can start making calls, start putting yourself out there. That's your service and your offer, your niche, and your prospects. That's it. Once you have those three things figured out, start calling people. And there's obviously dozens and dozens and dozens and hundreds of videos on YouTube about starting SMMA by people who have a lot more experience than I do. So I'm really not the best one to give this advice because, I'm starting a SMA myself, right? Maybe if you talk to people who have been doing this for years and years and years, they might have a better opinion, but I'm still a beginner. So that's all I got for you right now. But best thing I can tell you is just start, honestly. I see a lot of the comments were dancing around the point of starting, right? How do I find prospects? How do I find phone numbers? How do I find emails? How do I do this? How do I do that? Start somewhere, okay? You probably know, and I know this is going to resonate with somebody. You probably know where to start. You probably know exactly what you should do. You probably know exactly what you can do. You probably know exactly what you want to be doing. So just start. Stop waiting. Stop stalling. Stop putting it off. Start. I use High Levels prospecting feature to find the people that I did, but there's a lot more videos out there that will show you how to specifically find the business owner's phone number, email, whatever the case is. Depending on what your niche, you're probably going to have more or less luck calling the number that they have directly on Google. In the niche that I'm in, a lot of the business owners have that Google phone number tied to their, their personal phone numbers. Also, it kind of just depends on the size of their business as well. Obviously, if you're talking to a business that has a storefront, they probably have staff. They probably have a secretary. You're going to have a lot more of a difficult time getting to the person in charge. There's lots of videos out there by people who are a lot more experienced than I am, and they have, they know the tools, they know the best strategies to find that the person's in charge numbers directly. I don't have that yet, right? I don't have the best prospecting system because I'm still new, right? I'm still I'm still like you. I'm only like one step ahead of you, to be honest. I got a decent amount of comments of people saying like, "Oh, I've never cold called before, but here's what I would do. Here's what you should do. Here's what I think is best." And I appreciate the feedback. Appreciate the comments. But when you start off with, "I've never done this before," but it kind of sounds like, "Oh, well, I've never powerlifted before, but I watched a lot of videos about how to powerlift. I've done my research, and if I were powerlifting, here's what I would do." It really doesn't hit the same until you've actually got some skin in the game and you've actually have some more experience. So the best thing I could recommend to someone who wants to know how to cold call is start cold calling. There's not going to be a perfect script. There's not going to be a perfect introduction. There's not going to be a perfect blueprint, whatever. You have to go out and build it yourself. You have to go out and build it yourself. And it's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be nerve-wracking. You're probably going to suck. You're probably going to get hung up a couple times. And that's okay. You really just got to accept that and understand that it's just part of the game. And if you're not willing to participate in the game, then don't play it. Don't start it. Don't even give it a shot. If your nerves and the limiting beliefs in your head are holding you back from achieving your goals, don't even chase them. It's really not worth it. You have to put those limiting beliefs aside, right? Of, I'm not good enough. I don't have the experience. I'm too young. I don't know what I'm doing. My dog died. Whatever the case is, put that aside and just go. Just start. And I promise you, you're going to be so much more comfortable, so much more confident, because although you might not be perfect, you're trying, you're putting yourself out there and you're showing up for yourself. And I hate to get all mindset, woo, this, and the third, but so I'll boil it down to this. You have to be the one to show up for yourself because nobody else will. You have to show up when you're nervous, when you doubt yourself, when you think you're not good enough, when you feel like you're not ready. You still have to show up for yourself every single day because nobody else will. Nobody will save you. I will not save you. These people on YouTube will not save you. Your favorite SMMA make money online guru will not save you. You have to save yourself. You have to work for yourself. And you have to start becoming the person you want to be in 10 years today. And that starts with showing up, right? Doing the things that you know you need to be doing. Do the things that you know you should be doing. And you're going to look for 1,000 other excuses and reasons to think why you're not good enough or why you can't do it today or you should just wait till tomorrow or you should wait and do this first and wait do that first. Start now. There's no better time than now. Show up. But all right, that's enough of that. Let's talk about what I'm at, what I'm doing, where I'm going, what things look like for my agency. So just from that first day of calls, I was able to get my first client. But it's a commission deal, right? We didn't sign this X amount a month. And I had to chase this person down. That's another thing I want to stress to y'all. These people will not fall into your lap. They will not chase you down. You have to be the one to take action. You have to be the one to get on their radar. You have to be the one to let them know how important this is to you. So the good thing about having a commission-based offer is that the value that you're providing is directly correlated to the value that you're providing. If you're providing a lot of value one particular month, you're going to make a lot of money that particular month. If you're not providing as much value that particular month, then you're not going to make as much. So it's really nobody loses on either end. It's a win-win. So we just finished with the onboarding process earlier this week. So obviously I don't have any results to talk about or show you guys yet, but I'll save that for the next video. Until then, I appreciate everybody so much for tuning in and let me know how much you appreciate me putting myself out there for you guys. And yeah, I hope you got some value from this. I hope you take something away, and I hope you take action. I believe in you. I believe in you 100%. And yeah, just don't let yourself down.